welcome back. This is Grillenheimer. Um, I was going to pit two teams together, and I've yet to be able to do it. I have been working, trying to build a deck, or two decks, and it's taken me an hour and a half for two decks, and I've gone back and reverted to 50 card decks. I'm not sure why yet, but I guess to have a slightly bigger deck, a little more diverse. This is where I was not expecting this. Okay, I picked this team to have Starscream and two airstrike patrols with a Battlemaster. They totaled 24. That gave me one star card. And this is the star card that I picked for the damage 3 to an enemy. And let's keep looking at this. This ended up being very unusual. Okay, these are what I call my idiomatic cards. I don't have a whole lot of plain cards, but these are the ones that I could find real quickly. And I went through a lot of my cards. So I got two multi-missile pods, one armed hovercraft, because all those characters are ranged. I wish I had added another one. 50 card deck, and you only have one armed hovercraft, a bombing run, and 3 aerial recons. Yeah, so sorry about that. Where it makes me think of a shockwave, even though this goes way back to wave 1, put on planes only. You get to look at the top of your deck and scrap it if it's not what you want when you're attacking or defending. So I just find these, highly advantageous. So this is a total of 3, 7, 8, 9 of these. Okay, let's kind of keep going. And let me tell you, I went through a lot of cards. I kind of showed you some of these, but these are the utilities that I have. One metal detector, the 3 aerial recons, a shoulder holster. I wish I had more of those because it's such a good card, and spinner rims. And notice we got a couple of mixed colors here. And here's my armors and my weapons. Now we have, I really wanted something to help with Pierce and defend against Pierce. The 3 double oranges, improvised shield, which is just tough 1, yeah, big deal. The 1 force field, reflective armor, sparring gear, terrifying resilience for a little bit of tough, and one I had originally more than one armor plating, but it's kind of a weak armor card now. But I threw it in here anyway. Now as far as the weapon side, I got 2 crowbars and an EM laser launcher for the +3. These are the only 2 missile pods I have in my entire collection. And 1 armed hovercraft. Like I said, maybe I should have swapped one of these and gotten rid of the armor plating. I don't know. I am playing with, we'll be having 4 characters on this team. We've got a sturdy javelin, 1 kinetic intense fire whip, which originally had more than that, crude club for the attack, smoke thrower, handheld blaster, flamethrower, and power punch for bold cards. Okay, now there's the 1 star card, the bolt of lightning, the bombing run. I have a dual wield and designated target for the Pierce. I got some good old basic orange cards for damaging and getting upgrades and playing upgrades, as well as more Pierce, 3 hits, and 1 rapid conversion basically, for the white. And then near the end, I already had like one or two secret actions, and I'm thinking, okay. And I think though originally I had like originally I had more than two stable covers. I had like three of those, and maybe two of something else, and I picked up like five more and added five secret actions to what I already had in the deck, and to just fill things out and give it a little more orange. So it, picked up a defensive formation and two bolsters. And you're probably wondering, why don't you have more sabotage ornaments? It's such a good card. Yeah, I know, but at least I do have one. And it's a pretty good, nice mix of 8 secret actions in one deck. And when it comes to using something as large as a 50 card deck, yeah, it's not going to be as tight. You may not pull the cards that you want all the time, but being able to have this amount of secret actions, I would think in a real game, which I don't get to play, could really throw your opponent off, because they'd be like, when you play so few cards, the minimum of 40, that they're going to get, if they know you and play you pretty often, they're going to know what, especially if you're playing with mostly ranged characters or melee characters or 3 wide, 2, whatever it is, they're going to figure out, oh, well, I know what he's going to play. He probably has the standard 2 or 3 secret actions. I know what to expect. But when you do something like this, yeah, you may be spreading yourself a little thin, but you might surprise your opponent at the same time. What has this done with the deck? Let me show you. When I started looking at the pip colors, I did not expect this. Okay, I have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 19 orange, but it's actually 20, because this is also a black card. Okay, here's most of the deck right here. These are the 2 blank cards. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 blues. Exactly 10 blues. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I believe there's 10 whites. I thought it was 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, it is 9. And then Pierce cards. There's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I didn't expect this when I started looking to see what I had as far as pip colors went. And I thought, this is really interesting. Not a whole lot of tricks here. I mean, I'm able to pull and play and upgrade if I can with metal detector. This is a heavy deck of upgrades with a whole lot of weapons and a few armors and even fewer utilities. It does have a lot of actions. So, and like I said, 8 secret actions on top of that as well. But I really found it strange. It really came down to like 10 blues, 20 oranges, almost exactly, not exactly, but almost 10 whites, and then 10 blacks. Now I did not expect this at all. There's not many green here. I've got my green in another deck that I will showcase in another video for another set of characters. Since it took so long to get this set up, I didn't get to play anything tonight. It was a deck building night, and I did build 2 50 card decks for 2 different teams. And after looking at these guys, and seeing what their abilities are in bot mode, I don't know if I want to keep them or not. And maybe try to find another 9-star plane. I'm not sure if I want to do this setup or not. But I'm going to keep this deck, and I want Starscream and Blowpipe, and I was really wanting some Decepticon planes. But I wasn't looking for green in here initially. Another team took all the green. So, and once you see that video, you'll understand why. So, we will see. This might change. 11 minutes, almost all for naught. And working on 2 stinking hours on these 2 decks. I need to go to bed. With that, thanks for watching. We'll see what happens and see who I finally pick, because these 2 guys may be going bye-bye. With that, good night. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Stay well, stay safe, have a blessed day, and we will see you next time. And flip out and roll. I think